Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Denis Ratna Prastia from Universitas Pamulang. Okay, I want to presentation about literary appreciation uh, about The Woman in the Window. Okay, The Woman in the Window, a film directed by Joel Wright, adapted from a novel by A.G. Finn, and in my opinion, has a unique plot that tells about the story of agoraphobia woman who live alone in New York, and Anna Fox Amiada playing as the main female character as child psychology practitioner who live with her agoraphobia in her life as a phobia sufferer caused by a past accident that end up killing her husband and child. According to background and character of the main character in the film are able to inspire us for anyone who has mental or the panic to become human being who have a better and perfect life and peace. And here, the main character in the film is Anna Falk is big, confident, caring, empathetic, honest, and wise. But in some case, Anna here, the main character has a bad character, namely someone is stubborn and reckless, right? And the first plot, the film start with a plot, the prison with some talk that refer to the plot that has occurred, tell how get food supply, how to communicate about the people around, and the background of the place, that dominate the atmosphere of the apartment environment where there are windows, stair, bedroom, sitting room, kitchen, workspace, downstairs and upstairs, uh, looks alike where a young woman lives, with almost all of her daily activity being done from home. Uh, I think looks like a city that hits by a pandemic like the current phenomenon, right? And in the exposition this, in this film introduce the characters in the film, then introduce the situation as well. We can see that Wayne and Fox, the main character, is showing talking about her daughter and her husband, even though neither husband and her daughter not there. But I most likely think that Anna calling them just online by phone. Okay. And one of his favorite show is, however, is the view straight out the window when the apartment is across the street and from the Russell family, and a new neighbor. It's like getting a new so things start to change. Anna just standing in front, and her habit is to pay attention to the life of the environment around her through the window of her house. So Anna psychiatrists say curiosity is evidence of a reduction in depression. Okay, so Anna feels that seeing life around her through a window is one way to treat her and her mental disorder. Okay. In here, you can see about Anna wears pajama. The color is pink. Okay. The color is pink, and the color is pink, the window is blue. The touch of blue and pink to make Anna feel so lonely, right? And at first, everything was fine for Anna. Hardly anyone ever had a problem with her shutting her stuff up at home. However, things start to change when she arrived with a new neighbor, the Russell family. They consist of Alistair, Gary Oldman, Jen, Julian Moore, and their son Ethan, right? The first time he met the Russell, and I feel like there was something odd about their family. From their behavior for thought they were hiding something, but Anna is turned out to be true. And on the first night when Russell had just moved in, Anna heard a commotion and screaming come from Russell's home. Anna tried to confirm it with the people around her, but no one heard the commotion. Anna decided to keep a closer eye, and the Russell family using the DSLR camera she has, and the wordness escalated when Anna find a laser step at Jen. And sure enough, the woman who is believed by Jane Russell, the wife of Alexander Russell, was killed using a large butter knife. Okay. Not staying silent, folks immediately report to the police. However, when the police arrive, a new Jane appears, bringing Anna testimony and sanitary to some question. But here, if Jen is alive, then what does Anna Fox see? Which one is the real Jen? Okay, and since the mystery in this movie very curious about what happened, knowing his sanity is a stake, Fox began to investigate the murder. She witnessed right from behind the window. She monitored the second step by step of the Russell family. From there, she collect out the old thing and tries to relate them to each other for an answer. Could it be that Jen in the picture just only just an hallucination? But Anna feel cornered because everyone thought Anna just Anna she was hallucinated. The police try to convince Anna that everything she says, but no one believe it's not true and just it's just an imagination. Okay. Finally, so the detective word and said that Anna family. Anna telling about her husband and daughter who for the past 10 months ago had been living apart during a treatment with her agoraphabia had uh, had died. Okay, and in here Anna had in ill-fate accident while going on a Christmas vacation with her husband and her child. The car she was driving uh have accident into a ravine and kill her daughter and husband. Because of this heartbreaking accident, Anna Fox goes into shock, suffer from agoraphobia or feel insecure outside, and Anna have a plane. Anna tried to end her life. A lot of sedative along with a full glass of wine, or red wine. Anna plans to commit suicide. She finds solid evidence that the woman uh, believed to be Jane Russell is not only her imagination, but a real woman. Okay, through the and the woman face was clearly reflected in the wine glass when Anna took a picture of her pet cat through the cell phone camera. Anna tries to get confirmation that what she saw was real to David. David is the man who ran the underground house. Okay, but unfortunately, Ethan, the kid that Anna thought was a victim of her father abuse, was a murderer and a psychopath and killed David. Not only that, from the start, he had a plan to kill Anna Fox too. The man who killed Kathy was also Ethan, her own son. Ethan even killed Palm and his father assistant, and it's turned out the mastermind behind it all is Ethan. As if giving Ethan what she warned Anna mix all the sedative into a glass of red wine. Anna tried to drink the mixer, and Ethan approached Anna for a close look. Shortly, when the distance between Ethan and Anna was so close enough, Anna hit Ethan with a bottle of red wine. And the fight between Anna and Ethan ensues, but in the end, Anna won and Ethan fell off the road and died. Okay, this is the picture, the screenshot. More and more disclosures are happening, ranging from about Anna family, the Russell family, about John Russell really is, about Ethan who turned a psychopathic killer. And soon, this film can be said appear as a serious psychological drama, adding many elements of supporting horror stories and trying to mix them into the story. Anna, as the protagonist in The Woman in the Window, has the same goal as the antagonist Ethan. In this case, the character is very important because it's resolved and processed and not just an action, right? The plot twist in this film is honestly not that surprising, but since the film was well packaged, it was tolerable. The setting of the place is also very suitable for Anna because even though Anna is afraid to leave the house, she is very comfortable at home because of its size. Also, initially many questions, in the end, one by one question were answered. Anna was able to overcome her problem and decide to sell her house and start with a new life with Punch her kid. This film can be inspiration for anyone who experiences mental episode disorder, especially agoraphobia, to be able to rise from excessive anxiety and panic to become a human being who has a better and happier life by achieving perfect peace. Okay, I think enough for me. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.